Learner, welcome to our YouTube channel CND Courses by Rani. This is your Faculty of the Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics. Myself, Rani Kumari Sharma. I have completed my M.Sc. in Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics as well as I have qualified my NET twice time. So here in today's topic we will going to discuss about the metabolisms of the carbohydrate. So let's start the session. Here, first of all, what are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are the major source of energy for the living cells. As we discussed in the last session, carbohydrate work as a fuel for our body as well as for our cell. As carbohydrates are the first cellular constituent synthesized by the green plant during the photosynthesis from the CO2 and H2O on the absorption of light. And the monosaccharide glucose is the central molecule in the carbohydrate metabolisms. Since all the major pathway of the carbohydrate metabolisms are connected with it, since all the major pathway of the carbohydrate metabolisms are connected with it, that's why monosaccharide glucose is considered as a central molecule in the carbohydrate metabolism. So we will discuss one by one what are the metabolisms of the carbohydrate. The first one is that is glycolysis. Glycolysis cycle, that is also known as embedded layer of the pathway. So here it is occur in the cytosol and the oxidations of the glucose here from pyruvate to lactate. So in the glycolysis cycle there is glucose oxidized from pyruvate to lactate basically. The second one is that is citric acid cycle, which is also known as Krebs cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. So here it is occur in mitochondria and the oxidations of acetyl coenzyme A, that is CoA in shortcut, to carbohydrate, basically carbon dioxide, that is CO2. Krebs cycle is the final common oxidative pathway for the carbohydrate, fat and amino acid through the acetyl coenzyme A. So here in the Krebs cycle, what are the final common oxidative pathway? That is for carbohydrate, fat, amino acids, that is through the acetyl coenzyme A. The third one is that is gluconeogenesis. Here the point to be noted, gluconeogenesis, that is the formation of glucose from the non-carbohydrate precursors that are amino acids, glycerols and etc. The fourth one is glycogenesis, that is formations of the glycogen, that is formations of glycogen to glucose. The fifth one is glycogenolysis. Basically here the breakdowns takes place, that is breakdown of the glycogen to glucose. The sixth one is hexose monopathway shunt, or also known as pentose phosphate pathway or direct oxidative pathway. This pathway is an alternative to glycolysis or the TCA cycle, that is tricarboxylic acid cycle. The seventh one is that is uronic acid pathway. Here glucose is converted to the glucuronic acid. The eighth one is that is galactose metabolism. Basically the pathway concerned with the conversions of galactose to the glucose and synthesis of lactose. Here जो हमारा galactose है वो breakdown होता है glucose में and that's lead to synthesis of the lactose. मतलब galactose से हमारा glucose बना और एक से lactose बना. The ninth one is that is fructose metabolism. Here the oxidations of fructose to pyruvate and the relations between fructose and glucose metabolisms. So the last one is that is amino sugar and the mucopolysaccharide metabolisms. Here in this metabolism the synthesis of amino sugar for the formations of mucopolysaccharides and a glycoprotein. The synthesis of amino acid basically जो हमारे अमीनो शुगर्स होते हैं उनका सिंथेसाइज होता है किसके लिए, म्यूकोपॉलीसेक्राइड के फॉर्मेशन के लिए, एज वेल एज ग्लाइकोप्रोटीन, दैट इज़ ग्लाइकोजन एज वेल एज प्रोटीन. सो आई होप ये वीडियो काफ़ी यूज़फुल होगी एंड प्लीज़ मेक द नोट्स फ्रॉम दिस वीडियो ऑल्सो एंड इफ़ इट इज़ helpful for you, please do hit the like button, share and subscribe this channel and share it with all your friends. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.